I've actually performed the speaker's corner before and I'd like to 45 minutes, but I'm more nervous now trying to cram this into 5 minutes, so I'm going to have recourse to my notes. So it would be quite good if we had a stand-up karaoke so I could just read from the auto cue. So basically, I was going to tell you the reason why I'm standing up here. Basically, sexual frustration. I didn't get laid last night. I went out and I got laid out last night, and that was just by the police. So basically, I'm just here to vent my sexual frustration. This is a bit like masturbation for me, so everybody please do your best, don't come on my face look. Masturbation, don't knock it, as Woody Allen once said, it's sex with somebody you love. So, and earlier on I watched Love and Death by Woody Allen. If you haven't seen it before, watch it, it really is brilliant. I did have a girlfriend until recently, and I came home one day and she had a pink bag from Ann Summers. I said, "What's in the pink bag?" She pulled out a dildo and said, "It's my new boyfriend, clear off." So, I'm single now, but I wouldn't mind getting married, so I considered getting a mail order bride. So I was scouring the internet on various different websites, and I came across this website and I saw this Russian bride, and I thought, I've got to have her. So I was just about to order her, and then suddenly, inexplicably, I lost internet connection. I'm not on BT. Whatever happened to Chris Marshall anyway? He used to play that annoying twat in My Family, but now he's been reduced to playing a starring role in a BT advert telling everybody his good news. Yeah, I don't have bad AIDS, I've merely got good AIDS. Do you hear that on the subject of wives, in Afghanistan they passed a law saying that if a wife refuses to have sex with her husband, then the husband is allowed to starve his wife? Jesus Christ, what are we fighting for out there? But anyway, imagine if they implemented a law like that in this country. The days of, oh, I've got a headache or I'm not in the mood would be over. Unfortunately, I would probably have the misfortune to marry an anorexic or bulimic wife. But bulimia is the best way of losing weight. Just ask my friend, she managed to get down to 5 stone. Sorry. I wouldn't mind marrying a fat wife, just so I could take her to a wife swapping party. But failing that, if you can't get a wife or you can't get a girlfriend, then just get a pet. I did have 4 cats until recently, but I moved home, so somebody else has got the cats now. But isn't it amazing that everywhere you walk around you see posters up saying cat missing, dog missing, reward offered? I can tell you for a fact that it's a scam. Somebody is going around nicking the pets for the rewards, and I can tell you why, because I'm the one who's doing it. I've got an underground lair at home, and I've got cages full of dogs, cats, parrots, Madeline McCann, gerbils. Anyway, just like I say, this is my stand-up comedy debut. I performed the Speaker's Corner. I also performed in front of babies before. I don't know whether they found it funny, but they pissed themselves anyway. So, changing the subject completely. What about Nick Griffin on Question Time recently? Yeah. What an absolute joke. What an absolute joke. It's not the fact that he's a racist, Nazi, fascist wanker. It's the fact that he's the least personable politician I've ever seen in my whole life. He's basically just a fascist, which I don't have a problem with, because fascism is not a bad system of government if you take away the racism. So, but what about the ignorance of racists? I really can't understand it. Like, a group of lads will go out on a Friday or Saturday night and they'll be like, "Oh, let's go get a curry." So they'll go into a restaurant and they'll order the curry, and they'll get really rowdy and they'll start racially abusing the owners by calling them Pakis. Can they not read? It says Indian Bangladeshi restaurant. And also, has anybody seen the 1980s sex comedy Porky's? Yeah. Great film, and there's a scene where a guy racially abuses a Jewish guy by saying, "Oh, what are you doing this weekend? You're going to fly a kite? It's kite, you fucking moron." Yeah, but just in today's days of political correctness, you're not allowed to be directly racist anymore. So the far right have hijacked issues such as immigration. Personally, I've got an open door policy on immigration. Specifically, they should open the doors for me. Why should I do it myself when there are immigrants standing idle? I'm only joking. But, yeah, personally, immigrants, I think we should let them stay here, because 300 to 400 years ago, we colonised half the world. So, can you imagine what it was like in India when a woman's out collecting her water in a little bowl that she sticks on her hat, and then all of a sudden, Brits start getting off on boats. They're like, bloody hell, what's going on here? By the way, I'm 1/8 Indian, even though you wouldn't be able to tell. I'm also working class, although nobody believes me, even though my parents are on the same benefits they're on. Yeah, I think immigrants should be allowed to stay. We colonised... All right. Thank you very much.
Now finish it up, Grant. Go on.
All right, okay, yeah. I think we should let immigrants stay because we colonised them for 300 to 400 years. So I say we should let them come here, stay for 300 to 400 years, and then kick them out.
Yeah!